But what I'm about to tell you, what he said, this is why she didn't want to say what he said. So I
I'm
asked the
all
other
about
girl,
my money and I'm all about my grind. I work twice as hard to get me so far so you can just take what's mine. See, I'm young and I'm different and it comes together with time. If you worry about my bank account is fine.
so look, remember I was telling you about, remember I was telling you about the, remember I was telling you about the gay dude, or I was telling you about the dude that worked at my job, and like I was trying to, and like that's the reason why I wanted to talk to honesty, so I could see like, you feel me, like how do I, like pretty much like I don't know, and shit like that, right? So look, so Saturday they didn't have a lot of work, right? Saturday, so when I ain't gonna lie, I felt hella uncomfortable when I'm about to tell you. I felt hella uncomfortable when I'm about to tell you. So Saturday they didn't have any work, right? So it's a bunch of girls. So I'm trying to think. He's probably like the only. It's like, so the people that work on like like the actual like sorting machines, they like just like they don't do any labor. They kind of just take boxes, they cut them, and they just sort stuff out. Like they don't do any labor. He's one of them, right? And I'm gonna just say he's a transformer. I'm gonna just say transformer. So, and it's him and somebody. It's him and somebody else. Other boy, but name I forgot his name. But yeah, so it was them. So they on the machines or whatever, the e-sort machines. So it was no work that day. But they didn't want to send them home or whatever because of the holiday. They would only work 2 days. So it's called labor share. Like we gave them to another depart, like pretty much like we gave them to like the shipping department to load trucks, and for the girl, pretty much for him and the other guy and the other people that work in the department, like the guys, they were gonna go load trucks, and then I mean pretty much load trucks, and the girls was gonna scan and just push shit down the conveyor, right? So I can't leave because I'm a leader, so I can't leave. It's custom that I get 40 hours. They actually asked me to come in today, but I was like, no. Because we didn't work Wednesday or whatever because of holiday, right? So I'm supposed to, like, not supposed to, but they're in a different department, so they got to follow by their rules. And their leads and their supervisor obviously don't treat them the same exact way that we treat them and things like that. In our department, they're not used to hard labor. They're used to just like taking little itty bitty like stuff and putting them in, like they're not used to moving like heavy boxes. They're not used to doing that shit every day. So my job was to, observe the what's the word? Pretty much observe the doors that they were working at, because our department was working on 3 doors loading trucks and stuff. So let's get into it, Kev. Let's get into it. So the transformer dude, right? He speaks Spanish, he speaks Creole, and he speaks English. So when he wants to communicate with me, he obviously talks to me in English. Sometimes I use him to translate because most of the people in my department, they speak Spanish. So I have to use a translator. I got the Google Translator on my phone, so I have to use a translator. And when they need to talk to me, I just put it up to them and they talk, and then I see it and you feel me, and then I say it and then it translates to them in Spanish. You already know the gist of it. So they're loading trucks. I'm driving up and down the thing because I'm on a reach. So I was on a reach truck. I was on a reach or whatever. I didn't want to walk up and down the thing. So I get off. So I get off the reach truck or whatever. I go to each door just to make sure they cool, they good. You feel me? Ain't nobody messing with them or bothering them. I mean, like ain't nobody treating them. You feel me? Because like I said, they're not used to this type of labor. So I go where the transformer at, because he's actually unloading. Because it's cages, and he's taking the boxes off the cage. He's taking the boxes off the cages and putting it on a conveyor belt. So we all playing around, we all joking around, we all having fun, we all joking around and shit. And I go in the truck. I go in the truck because it was three people in the back in the truck, right? I go in the truck because there was three people in the back in the truck. I check on them. I make sure they good or whatever. I tell them, I'm like, yo, he's gonna have to come in here too, regardless of what he says he is. Like he's still a man. He still can do what the other two men were doing in the truck. So I was like, y'all two gonna switch. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all two gonna switch. He's gonna come up here, and one of you guys are gonna go back there to do the easier thing. Let him come in here and load the truck. Like, he just not gonna be throwing boxes. So I come back out. So I come back out the truck. I come back out the truck. He says something, but he says it in Spanish. And when he says it in Spanish, all the girls, because there was nothing but girls up there, all the girls start laughing. Like, all the girls start laughing and all that kind of stuff. And I asked the one girl next to me, I'm like, what's funny? I'm like, yo, I put it in the translate. I'm like, yo, what'd he say? And then I put the translator to her, and I put the translator to her, and she's like, no, no, I don't want to. She go, no, no, I don't want to say it. Ask her, the girl that was across from her. He was like, ask her, the girl that was across from her. And that's when, so I'm cool with the other girl. I'm cool with both of them, but what
all about my money and I'm all about my grind. I work twice as hard to get me so far so you could just take what's mine. See, I'm young and I'm different and it comes together with time. If you worry about my bank account is fine.